Hey everybody and welcome back to some more Prison Architect. It is currently day 46 here in our prison. It's almost 10 AM and we have got some work to do. Just like at the start of last episode, the first thing that I'm going to work on is all of the flashing water and power icons that are all over the place. And for those who have forgotten, because it was quite a while ago now, last episode we were working on a couple of things. We started to expand out the shower in the middle here because we still are having quite a bit of an issue with the number of prisoners to shower ratio and the AI to where it goes to the nearest shower instead of one that's maybe further away but has less people in it. And so especially after meals or like first thing in the morning when they have a shower, everybody kind of floods to the nearest shower and it does cause a bit of an issue. And we also recently took in a bunch of extra prisoners, and you can see right now we're at 146 out of 405, which means we're going to be taking in about 40 prisoners over the next day or so. And we were starting to run out of space in our confidential informant section here, our protective custody. And so one thing that I have done since the end of last episode is expand that out a little bit, do a little bit of planning, and at some point during today's episode I'm going to change this up a little bit. You can see I plan on moving the shower and the canteen. I don't know if you can quite see those there, but I have done a little bit of planning to make room for some more cells up here, some more cells over here, and a bunch more cells down the left-hand side there. We're probably not going to get to a point where we fill up that many protective custody cells, but just having it there and just being able to hold that many for future reference is going to be pretty cool. It's got a nice big canteen. I'm going to give it its own kitchen over here so that we're not putting any more stress on this kitchen over here for medium security or this kitchen over here that we have for minimum security, which I think is the one that right now is giving food to those guys. Let me check real quick. Food distribution, yeah. So right now, the minimum security, the kitchen, has to provide food for 216 minimum security prisoners, as well as carrying the food all the way over here for the extra 9 protective custody guys. Not really worthwhile, bit of a waste of our kitchen there, but before we get into the protective custody stuff, first things first, I have no idea how I ended up with a shower head out here on the right-hand side of this road, just in the middle of nowhere. I must have misplaced it at some point, but I do want to go ahead and, first of all, dismantle that, if I can, but then also, can I dismantle? Oh, it's not a utility, it's an object. See, it's been a while. It's been like a month since the last episode went out, but we're going to get rid of that, and I also want to work on a couple of the other blinking lights, and also finishing this new shower over here. So let me quickly grab rooms. Let's get rid of that cell, that cell. Materials, let's throw our concrete wall just around like this. I'm not massively happy with the way this has ended up. I'm not like a huge fan of this weird like door that we've got here. There's like one-way corridor, or one wide corridor I should say, to squeeze through there. But I guess what we could do actually is if I do something like this, and I should probably do it on the other side as well. If we do something like this, we can make it a little bit easier for these guys to walk around. They can kind of go through the shower, up and out to the top. That's probably a faster way of doing it than going this way, especially first thing in the morning when they need a shower before they go do anything else as part of their day. So we'll put that there. We will also go ahead and demolish this wall as well as that wall. That should be fine. And then, of course, we will go ahead and just allocate this as one big old shower. And because it's been so long, I didn't even know where the shower was. We'll go ahead and do something like that. That should be perfect. And where else did we have some issues? I know we had some issues right at the top here. Let me go ahead and assign some people to fit some pipe to go into there. That's a weirdly placed toilet. I don't know why I decided to put that toilet one block further up than all the rest of the toilets in the place. I'm not quite sure. We are making a bucket load of money, by the way. I did forget to mention. We're currently making $43,000 per day on our prison, which means we're getting a bunch of cash. We're $128,000 in the bank right now. Also, apologies for these weird freezers. I'm not quite sure what's causing that, but we do have some electrical pipe, which is not quite connected up. Once that's connected up, that should give power to those 2 cells there. We do have a few more flashing lights down here. It looks like the electrical cable is not quite making it all the way down, so let's just do something like that. That wide pipe there is a little bit close to the cells, especially this one. That guy, or the 2 people in there might be able to like tunnel out of that fairly easily. I'm not quite sure. Hopefully they won't. What else do we have? We've got one. Oh yeah, this mess. Like, I don't even know what is going on over here. This place is an absolute mess. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. And then I guess we'll just put the walls back in once that's done, because this is atrocious. I have no idea. I must have like placed a cell down, maybe. I cloned a cell that points upwards and then moved it and put it there by accident. I'm not quite sure. But we'll put that there. I do also want to work on, at some point in today's episode, the heating system. Because if we go to, I think it's logistics, and we look at temperature, you can see that the vast majority of our prison, we expanded very rapidly over the course of a very small number of episodes to try and get to all of the cell block grants. And we didn't really fully furnish all of those sections, and that means that a lot of the prison is very cold. So when the temperature drops, we're going to have a lot of angry prisoners. We are tearing through the number of parole guys as well, which got an extra $3,000 for an early release, which is fantastic. So I do want to do that at some point. The garden is a bit of a mess. Are they all trying to get in, or have they all just gone out for yard time? I think they've all just gone out for yard time. We could probably do with like an extra entrance to this, because that does get a little bit congested. But I think, for the most part, the minimum security is okay. Yeah, for the most part, everybody's okay. I think minimum security specifically are kind of doing fine. They're a little low on recreation, but considering that we have more minimum security prisoners than anybody else, they seem to be doing just fine. What about normal security? Normal security having a bit of a harder time, and then maximum security also not loving things too much. You can see warmth is definitely becoming an issue because most of our normal security prisoners are up here in this top section. So you know what? Before we start working on the new protective custody area, let's have a look at getting some radiators installed up here. So I think radiators are actually in objects. Let's grab one of those. I kind of wish it would show me the heat map whilst I was holding a radiator. That would make life a lot easier. But you know what? We'll put down one, I think, like right there. Do I want to put it there? You know what? I'll put it here. I think that should nicely cover like this area, and then we'll put down another one probably like right on the opposite side, like maybe right about there, and I'm hoping that will kind of cover that area. We might need one in the middle. I'm not quite sure. If we do, I might put one like here or something like that, but we'll see how that goes. We'll also put one, I think, around here somewhere. Also, might be beneficial to imply a few more janitors. Let's have a look here. If we go to staff, how many do we have right now? We've got 15 janitors on staff. I will hire 5 more, taking us up to 20, which sounds like a lot of janitors, but we do have over 500 prisoners, or we're going to have over 500 prisoners come tomorrow, so it's not really too many. Let's have a look here. So we've covered this area, I think. We've covered this area. Hopefully the heat will spread there kind of into the middle bit. It does look like we need one over here at least in like this maximum security area. Again, you know what? We'll cancel that. I'll put one further up and one further down, because I don't quite think that one is going to cover the whole area there. Where else needs it? I don't really think we need to do the yard for the most part. If you're cold, you don't have to go out into the yard, although we do have designated yard time, so we probably should maybe look into getting like a little outhouse or something like that, something they can go into while they're on yard time that is maybe warmer than the actual outside area. But I'm more interested in getting like the whole of the inside area cooled down before we start looking at any of that. So I'll put down 2 of those as well. I think that should nicely cover that new kind of minimum security block we've put there. We should probably have one in like the workshop here. We'll put like one there. These are going to be a bit of a pain to connect up. I also think that yeah, this section down here is pretty cold. It's kind of getting some residual heat from over here. I think like this radiator maybe, but it's still a little bit cold. Is it that radiator? If it is, that's one extremely powerful radiator. That is crazy. Maybe it's the showers? Although the showers, I think, if I'm not mistaken, are pumping out cold water. So I don't necessarily think that's true. And you know what? We'll put down one more, like right over here, right on the way in. Keep the people in the infirmary warm. Keep the receptionists warm. All that good stuff. Alright, let's have a look here. So, we need to get hot water pipes to all of these radiators, and they need to be connected to a nearby water heater. So we'll start at the top here. We got this one, and we'll run this all the way along to this one. And then where should I put? We've got a water heater here. So I guess maybe we might just be able to do something. Where does that connect up? Is that... I'm not quite sure what block that's in. Is that in this block? It might be. We'll do this. Yeah, we'll do this, and we'll come up, and we'll see if that can make it. That does seem like a bit of a long shot, but then again, the water from this is not really going anywhere else. Right now, it's powering just this one radiator, so hopefully that might be able to get there. Can they get out? Ooh, whoa. Warmth. Yeah, okay. It's negative 6 degrees, and they're outside in the cold. We could do with, I think, maybe a staff door right about... Let's have a look here. Object... let's grab a staff door and put one like right there, just so that our builders can get out and put down all these pipes that are going to connect up all of those radiators. And then for these two down here, again, we're going to have to throw down one really long pipe like that. And I don't think we're going to be able to hook that up to, say, this one, although I don't really know how far the hot water travels. So you know what? We might be able to do that. Possibly. It does seem to go quite far over here. You know what? I'll give it a try. Let's run this kind of... Oh, I can't put it there. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Who is tunneling out? They've made it out. Underwood, Bailey, and Dummer. What the heck? We didn't put down the wall. We didn't put down a new wall. Oh, is there a tower down here? Is there not a tower down here? No. What is this? Can I cheese this? Can I do this? Almost. What if I... Okay. This feels a little bit cheesy. But... What? Can I, like... I was wondering... You know what? First of all, free fire. If these guys move, they're going to get tased or shot. I was thinking maybe if we could, like, drop down a sniper or an armed guard. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, if we were to, say, fire an armed guard... Like... one of these guys. If we were to say fire this guy and then go on, I'll fire him. Can I fire him? Okay, he's been fired. If I was to fire that guy and then put down another armed guard here, I don't think he would have... Oh, he does! Oh, no! Okay. Okay. Dumber. Alright, well. Okay. So we're gonna go with a lock. We're gonna go with a shakedown. Let's go search everybody's cells. I want to know where they came from, and I want to know if anybody else was in on that. So, this is probably gonna be the last episode, by the way, of Prison Architect. And after this, we're gonna try and do escape mode, where we get put in as a prisoner, and we try to escape the prison. Now, I do not think, if memory serves me right, I don't think that anybody has actually yet escaped from this prison. We have had multiple people die. Like, we've had a lot of prisoners die. But to my knowledge, nobody has yet escaped. I could be wrong about that. If you know of an episode where someone did escape, feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. But even if they have, not many people have escaped from our prison. Three people almost did. And I'm not going to lie, we kind of cheesed it a little bit when we caught them there. But I want to be like one of the first people to escape from this prison when we go into escape mode. So we'll see how that goes out. Whilst they're cleaning up all of that stuff, let's see about hooking back up these hot water pipes. So that's running all the way down there. Let's see about... This is really... The placing of these is really awkward. But let's see about running this down. Oh. Okay, I have to let go of that. The chief, what's up? A recent high-profile gang case has implicated one of our minimum security prisoners as a high-ranking gang leader. They've remained under the radar, but now everyone knows who they are. Is that everyone but me? Okay, we'll see how that goes. We'll deal with that in a second. For now, I want to run this over to, like, maybe... I don't know how I can connect this up. Like, if I do that, will that connect there? I think so. Also, I don't think we have to do the bottom one. I think we can just do that. And that should work? Cool. So apparently, we have a minimum security gang leader on our hands. Let's go to intelligence and gangs. Where do we have like a... Oh, here we go. Let's have a look. There's nobody in minimum security in a gang. Unless this guy. Is this guy minimum security? Are you minimum security? Show rap sheet. No, he's normal security. All of the minimum security guys are around here. We have had this before. But I'm not quite sure how we went about fixing it. I think we just have to keep an eye out and see what happens with that one. First of all, I want to know if this works. Because if this does work, and we can actually run pipes kind of all the way through like this, then we might be able to kind of hook up this one, this one, this one, and this one. I'm kind of hoping you can see my mouse cursor. I think you can. These four, basically, in minimum security, all to one water boiler. So you know what? I'll put this down... Do I want to put it down, like, maybe just outside a little bit? Yeah, you know what? We'll put it down... Ooh, where do I want to put this? We'll put it down... I think... Ooh, Okay, we'll put it down, like, right here. We'll put it down right there, like that. We'll then make sure that we've got a staff door so we can actually access that. One other thing I do want to do, or I would like to do, I don't want a remote door. One other thing I would like to do is maybe spend a little bit of our money on trying to make the place look a little bit nicer. We've got almost 200,000. I'm probably not going to buy any more of these slots, although we definitely could for 120,000. And then we could probably buy a third, maybe a fourth slot in not too much time because we are making a ton of money. We should maybe invest in a few more guards, actually, though, looking at the number that we have right now. We're kind of running out, especially while we're on lockdown. So you know what? Let's bump that up. Let's bump that up to 100. We will shell out for 100 guards. I think 1 guard for every 5 prisoners is a fair estimate. I know a lot of people who recommend 1 guard for every 2 prisoners, which seems like a crazy number of guards to me. But we definitely could afford it, and I could see why. It probably would make life a little bit easier. There would maybe be a few less deaths in the prison than we've had throughout our game here. But I'm a big fan of making money there. So let's hook you up like that. That should work just fine. And then let's run one of these large water pipes all the way along into here, and then I think we can do just like this. If we hook this one up like that, that should be fine. We'll do that, and then we'll hook this one up kind of through this wall here like that. I'm making it a bit difficult for our workmen here. They do have to kind of pipe through quite a lot of walls, so hopefully they are up to the challenge, and then we'll do the same thing kind of over here like that. We'll see how that plays out. We'll let them hook all that stuff up. Did we run any more? We did put 1 more in the reception area. And again, I would like to just be able to do something like this. So hopefully that works. But again, we'll find out. We'll see how that goes. We'll see. I'll press play for a start. Did that work in regards to the new radiator that we put down here? It didn't because this did not connect up. So if I do that, that's really awkward. The texture doesn't quite, it kind of goes between 2 blocks. I think it goes in this block, and it's kind of the texture that's a bit wonky there. But hopefully that will connect like those 2 right there. You have to keep an eye on that, but we'll see how that goes. The shakedown has completed. Nobody seems to be in too much trouble. I didn't find the tunnel, I don't think. So you know what? Let's go to materials and then remove tunnels. Let's go and have somebody remove that. They should go ahead and tell us where that tunnel leads to. Other than that, the prison does seem to be running quite nicely. We're on 206,000. But for example, I'd maybe like to get some stone down, maybe on this like path here. We got this like nice little outside path. And I think it would be quite nice to have some stone kind of running around like that. Also, a bunch of people did point out that the guys in protective custody have the worst yard in the prison by far. They have no grass, they have no workout equipment, no phone booths, no nothing. So I think we also should maybe look into giving these guys some stuff. So there we go. We've given them what, like 6 phone booths? There's only 9 of them, so 6 phone booths is more than enough. And then we'll also put down, you know, like 1, 2, 3, not there, 3, 4, 5 of those. And you know what? We'll also put like a pool table out here, because why not? We'll throw down a pool table like right there. How far did these guys go? They went pretty far. They got so many people on with them. They had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cells already. This guy looks like he's being taken to solitary isolation for... Oh gosh, what is this? What is happening here? First of all, patch that up. Second of all, why is there a door there? What is that about? Let me go to objects and let's demolish that real quick so we can get a normal wall put in. I don't think that should be there. And if it is, we should definitely have like a grate there so that they don't flow through. It might be a good idea. Actually, I know I've just put that wall there, but I think it might be a better idea to put down just a bunch of drains along the bottom here like this. Actually, just like along here, and then make this another way out. So if we were to go to materials again and we were to demolish these walls, oh no, that would get rid of some of the shower heads though. So you know what? Cancel that. Cancel the cancel. Instead, we're going to cancel this and this, and we can put walls there and there. You can't have floating showers. I'm not a huge fan of having the showers just kind of float. So I will block that wall off. They have to go around a little bit if they want to get in and out that way. We should also remove this tunnel here ASAP. Here we go. Let's go and get rid of you and you and you. They went a weird way about doing that. They kind of loop back around a little bit there. But hopefully that gets rid of that. Look at this lovely stone that we've got kind of running through there. I like that. I like that quite a bit. Let's speed things up. where is my grass for a start? I need grass running all the way along there. And I kind of want to get some stuff get a little bit of life in this, like, little outside area here. Like, if we do something like this, can I put grass underneath this fence? Oh, I totally can. Hopefully that doesn't get rid of the fence, but I think, like, this area would look a little bit nicer if we just had a bit of grass around it. I know that it is a prison, and the whole point is to not look particularly great, but I kind of want it to look nice. So we'll do this. We'll run this down here a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. That should look quite good. I think they are working on this. We should probably look into maybe a few more workmen. How many do we have? We've got 32. You know what? We'll bump that up to like 40 maybe. There we go. We're still making 40,000 a day, even with our new guards and our new workmen there. So that's fine. Got a bunch of prisoners. Did this work? Let me go back to utilities here. Did the hot water pipe work is the question of the day. It did not. It looks like it runs out just a little shy of where it needs to actually work, which is a little bit annoying. So I guess this has failed miserably. Unfortunately, I don't know what is up with this. I think we might have to do this and then demolish. Oh gosh, this is so. I want to demolish those pipes there. And then I think we have to pump water into the bottom and then out the other side. I'm not quite sure of the orientation of that, but I think that might be right. And I think what we're going to have to do here is if we go back to utilities, get another hot water pump, and just put one, like, here maybe? Would that work? Could we pump into one side and then straight back through? I don't know if you can kind of pump in with a hot water pipe and out with a hot water pipe on that pump. I guess we're going to find out, though, at some point fairly soon. Yeah, look at this grass. It did get rid of the fence, which, I'm not going to lie, is a little annoying. It does make it very, very easy for someone to escape. But what we could do is we could just put down a fence here. Actually, I guess it doesn't make it that easy to escape. There's still this fence here. But we'll do that, and we'll make it, yeah, you know what? We'll do this. We'll make it look a little bit nicer here. We'll kind of demolish this, and we'll open this up a little bit. We'll get rid of that door that we've got right there. Let's go ahead and demolish the double door. Let's demolish this area. We'll give people, I don't know why we're giving people in protective custody specifically a nice area, because protective custody guys can be from any like section of the prison. They could be maximum security for all we know, but in protective custody, so they don't really deserve a better prison, like a nicer prison than anybody else. So it doesn't really make too much sense, but this is fine. I like it. It looks kind of nice. We got a fence out. I don't know why I fenced off this section. It just seems a little weird, but that's fine. And then we'll do like, I can't do that because apparently that's like indoors or something, but that looks nice. I like having this little path here. They do run faster over the path, by the way. So when they're working outside, it is beneficial to have, oh, what the heck? This guy he was out for parole. She's injured, but she's going. Is she just going to walk out of the prison? No, she's been apprehended by one of the guards. She's going to be taken. Is she being taken to the infirmary? Yes, she is. Okay, good. Good. What is this? Oh, it's cold. It's so cold. They don't like it. All right. Temperature. Yeah, we haven't done a whole lot to fix temperature. Really, we're working on it, but it's not going as well as I'd have liked. So I'm thinking, can we do like this and then this? It's a bit of a mess all around, but I'm hoping that one of those sides, like this side, will be water in, and then this side will be water out, I think. Let's have a look for this one. This one looks like it's doing okay. It does say, oh, we're talking about power, of all things. Okay. That should be really easy to implement. All we gotta do is go into the kitchen. That should be fine, and that should hook up this radiator, maybe, possibly, this radiator and this radiator, but I'm not too sure. Let me, let's do this. I really do not like this. I don't like this at all. What they've got going on here with this weird piping system. I'm not a fan of that texture there, but that seems to be working actually kind of perfectly. Didn't make it quite down to here, which is a little bit annoying. We might be able to with this one, but I think, again, if we try to come down this way, it's not going to quite make it to this radiator before it goes out. So, we might have to put something else in along the way there. Can we put these inside? Can I have, like, a water heater, like, right there? I guess I could. It's a bit of an awkward place to have one. I'm not quite sure how that works as well. Does the pipe come above ground to get water heated and then go back underground. I'm not quite sure. But hopefully that will work out just nicely for us. Do we have a guard patrolling this, like, area here? Guard patrols. We do. We got a guy here. Might be worth putting, like, another guard on. We've got like 100 of them now. 42 of them are doing nothing right now. So I just saw a bit of a blind spot there. And we're going to probably have like a bit of a blind spot down here pretty soon. We should probably also plug the hole in our security. We almost had 3 escapees. And we have a whack ton of money. We've got over $250,000. And so what I'm thinking is that we go for the perimeter wall. The most expensive kind of outer wall that we can possibly get. And I'm thinking that we just kind of have this go around the prison. So I'll leave a little bit of room here to expand. Look how big this thing is. Jeez. This thing is huge. And also hugely expensive. Look at that. 6,000 just to come down to here. But we'll kind of run this along and around. I'm leaving a bit of space as well because I'm probably going to put down a couple of guard towers, make it nice and hard to tunnel out of this prison. And then we'll go there, and then we'll have this go like all the way up here. It's costing a lot of money. And I think we'll just go in a straight line here. We'll leave a little bit of room to do some other stuff. We're just going to have a nice, long perimeter wall. 31,000 we just spent on that perimeter wall. That is crazy. And then we'll just hook it up kind of along the end, like right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. That's our new perimeter wall that is hopefully going to keep anybody from escaping from this prison. And we do also want to make sure that we put down like a guard tower at the bottom here. So, you know what, let's grab one of these and put it like, maybe like just out here somewhere. Where's the other one? We got one up here. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe we put like one here in case anyone decides to go out this way. And then also one kind of just like out here in case anyone decides to go that way. That does mean we are going to need some more snipers, which is fine. Right now we've got 4. Let's hire 5, 6, and 7. We'll go for an extra one as well, just to keep things running smoothly. We are kind of tanking through our money here. We're at $36,754 per day, but in my opinion, it's been pretty well spent. This should be hooked up. Let's do. Oh, what is this? What? What is this? I'll do that, and maybe that'll connect it up. I have no idea. I have actually no idea what is going on with that. Did this work? No, this didn't work. Surprisingly, it didn't work. I thought that would, but I guess maybe we can do that, and that will work. We'll see. We'll let them build that and see if that does anything to help us here. On day 48, we're kind of tempted through these days. Also, I know I'm just queuing up a ton of work for our builders here, but I do want to get this new area down here for the protective custody people up and running as well. And also, we have 32 prisoners due to arrive very, very soon, and a couple of those are more than likely going to be snitchers or ex-law enforcement, so we should definitely start looking into those guys and sending them over to protective custody if they do happen to be ex-law enforcement snitchers, anything like that that might make them targets from other prisoners. So we'll do that, and then we'll do like this as well. I have planned out kind of where the pathways and stuff are going to go, and where all the tables are going to go inside this big canteen here. But we're going to have to wait to put down these cells until we've got the canteen and the shower moved to elsewhere. We should probably also just look around in general. We've got 2 informants, each of which cover almost half the prison. We've got 49 and 43%. Hopefully, oh gosh, violent thug, potential CI. All right. I think this was the guy who was in, who attacked somebody in the parole room, if I'm not mistaken, earlier in today's episode. But let's see here. We want to go to... No, I don't want to go there. Whoa. Oh, we got a few potential CIs. This is good. Let's go to show map sheet. I think it's under character or experience. Yeah, recruit informant. Here we go. Okay, confidential informant has been recruited. Who else do we have? Let's have a look. Intelligence. Oh, no, I want to go to... Yeah, intelligence and then informant. Oh, yeah, we're going to get a bunch of confidential informants here. We do put these guys in a little bit... Oh, he already is a confidential informant. Is he back in... Is he back in solitary after becoming a potential informant? Alright, what a guy. Okay, let's get you as well. Experience, recruit, informant. Anybody else? Anybody else that we can snag? Doesn't really look to be. Okay. Is there anybody new who needs to go into protective custody? Because there have been a couple of new people who have made their way into the prison who haven't really been checked. Like, there's a bunch... Oh, yeah, here we go. Look at this guy. This guy is a snitch. So you, my friend, are going right on over to protective custody. Get a lovely, lovely jacket there. Let's see. Intelligence, informant, anybody else? We've got gang member, question marks, quick, tough, fearless. I don't think that anybody in maximum security is going to be in that section. And we don't really have any coverage on minimum security. Oh, here he is. Here he is. Extremely tough, extremely strong, extremely violent. This guy has got it all. All right. My friend, Supermax. You're going direct to Supermax. A one-way ticket to Supermax. Oh, my goodness. Okay. This shower is real bad. Is this hot water thing? Wow, it's actually doing a lot. These guys have got hot water showers. No wonder everyone's going there. All right, this needs fixing like ASAP. Let me see here. So we need, first of all, objects. We need to get some drains in this thing. We need drains here and here. But also, I'd like a couple more people to be able to take a shower at any given time. So let's go ahead. And also, why is there a door there? What is with the door? That is totally wrong. Let's do that, and then run these up here. And then run this, like, down there and in there. I might run some in the middle at some point, but for now, this place is an absolute mess. Let's go ahead and dismantle this weird door that we've managed to place there. Jeez. We should probably put some walls down kind of in the middle a little bit. Like, if we do this, maybe? Gosh, this place is such a mess. Like, that hot water heater really messes things up. There's like a big open area here that could be used, and instead is being blocked off by a hot water heater. So you know what? We're just going to do this. People are going to have to like shower around the hot water heaters. And also, let's dismantle some of these shower heads here. Some of the shower heads are just kind of in the middle of nowhere. Let's dismantle some of those, and let's get some new ones down in their place. Let's see here. Shower heads. Let's put them down like here. I guess against the water heater is fine. It seems to work out okay. And then we'll do it all the way up there. And then all the way down there. We should put one at the bottom. Along the sides. Yeah, this gives us a bunch more shower heads. So that hopefully a bunch more people can get done with the shower early in the day. And there won't be such a mess in these showers. And hopefully nobody will die in the showers as well. Which is, you know, always optimal. It's always good when no one dies in the showers. We should definitely hook these up. We could hook them up with hot water pipes, but I think that's more of a luxury than an essential right now, so we'll just do something like this. This does make an absolute mess of the pipes. I'm not a fan at all of, first of all, those like little jittery crashes, but also of the way that this ends up looking in terms of pipage. It looks absolutely horrid, but it works. It does its job. I don't know if that's connected or not. It looks connected. I think it's connected. All right. Let me go back real quick to hot water pipes. We've been doing a lot of water work this time. That's now hooked up. The one at the top is now hooked up. All right, let's go to logistics and then temperature. All right, the prison's looking a little bit warmer now. This top section is still not quite cut out the way it's supposed to be. We did run some pipes, but they're just not connected up. Let's go ahead and run another set kind of up and around there like that. That should work out just fine. And then where we're going to put a new water heater. I guess we could put one just kind of like, again, in the corridor somewhere. Like if we did something like that. If we just put one down there and then go back to these hot water pipes and have one that goes there. Maybe? I think, oh yeah, that's going to go up. Maybe that should go through the hole. Maybe. That might be in the line there. You know what? I'll cancel the old one. I'll put one. Oh, you can only turn. Okay, I'll put one there. And we'll see how that works out. That might cause a bit of an issue because I think now water's going to go. I wonder if you can put water into the side of this thing. I'm not quite sure. We're going to have to experiment with that a little bit because I'm not quite sure what is causing a lot of the issues with those boilers there. Anyway, back down to protective custody. We need to go to utilities, we need to go to objects, we need to get ourselves some lights, and we need to light this place. Oh, we don't need to put lights in the cells because lights will be put into the cells automatically later on down the line. So let's just go ahead and throw a few here in the cafeteria like so. We'll put a couple over in the kitchen like that. We'll probably be well suited to put like a few in the hallways like that, and then probably like a few up this side as well. And then that should be fine. We're not going to probably use this just yet. We might get to using that at some point soon. But for now, that's fine. And also, just to kind of bounce around all over the place. Let's go ahead and make these office floors wooden. You know, these guys, they work hard, and they deserve wooden floors. Beautiful. I'm not quite sure where the warden's office is. Oh, it's here. Does he need a different floor? Do you want to give him, like, fancy tiles? I would, but I don't want it to look too different, so I'll leave it as it is. Do I want to put down, like, yeah, you know, we'll put down, like, some white towels. We'll put down some white tiles in the shower here. I don't know if that gets rid of the shower heads. So you know what? I'm going to put that down. I don't think it should. But if it does get rid of oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, beautiful. So let's do this and this and this. I don't know if it gets rid of the drains or not, which is why I'm not putting them over the drains. I have a feeling that it might, but I also have no idea. And also, why is there no grass going, like, all the way around here? Like, we should have grass all the way up to here, and then I'm sure I ordered grass for, like, this area. So I feel like there should be grass in here as well. We'll do that. We do have a bunch of new prisoners showing up, which we maybe missed. But then again, we're not at 504 yet. Maybe we just don't have... Maybe we've run out of prisoners. Maybe there's nobody left at all in the prison. It's probably best that we wait until the evening to try and find any of these confidential informants, because it's kind of hard to scan around them while they're all over the place. So we probably should wait until they're all in bed later on tonight. And then try to find them. Still making a bunch of money from parole, which is good. It's always good. How is that grass coming along? There we go. Look at this. All of our guys that could be working on hot water are instead putting down that stuff all over the place. Beautiful. Okay, so it looks like you cannot connect. Oh, no, you can connect on the side. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so let's do... What is this? I don't even know where that's supposed to be. Oh, my goodness. I think we ran it down... I don't even know. I don't even know. That's such a mess. That is actually such a mess. We'll put one down there, I guess, to try and connect that up. And then I think that should work, but I have no idea. Because these pipes are horrible. They're horrible. They look horrible. They just don't work. Oh, my goodness. Also, we didn't connect this up, which is probably one of the main reasons why that is just not sending water through, actually. That might be able to make it to that radiator. Probably not this one over here. And maybe that one over there. But geez, these things are a pain to work with. Although we are getting a nice sea of red now on this little, like, pipe map here, which is quite nice. And the prison itself is getting pretty warm. Yeah, it made it... Oh, it didn't quite make it to that one, which is a little bit annoying. But it almost made it. For some reason, that is not pumping hot water out, which is... odd. Oh, it's not got power. That's why. That is a totally fixable problem. Here we go. We'll just run that like that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. They're still complaining. Clothing now. Are we having a problem with staffing? Nobody's working in there, which is fine. We don't want anybody working in that area. We completed a grant as well, though. We have completed... I don't know at what point we did complete it. I missed it entirely. But we completed the workshop grant. We've got all... we made all the supreme beds. The workshop grant is now complete. The only grant that we have left to do that we probably won't complete because it is a ridiculous grant that takes way too long is the Reform Through Education initiative. We need to have one prisoner pass the foundation education course and then have another one, probably that one prisoner try and pass the general education course, which is never going to happen because the one guy who does finish will probably get out on parole, or if he does, he just won't want to do the other education initiative. So he probably won't get done, unfortunately, but we've completed all but one of the grants, which I think is pretty cool. We might want to invest in maybe some more laundry rooms, I guess, because we've got 3. Oh, no, we've got 2. We've got one over here for medium security, and then we've got one over here for minimum security. We don't have anybody, I don't think, washing the maximum security clothing, which is probably not a good thing, but we could probably do with more of those. Let's go ahead and run some power cables here. Let's run this all the way down through here, like so, and then like around and up. There we go. Beautiful. How is this doing? It's doing fine. There's loads of electricity there. That is perfect. And then let's go into objects here. Table. Let's throw down tables like here, 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 and here. We could clone these, but with 6 tables, I don't know if it's worth the time to try to, like, put one down, wait for them to put it down, and then clone it. I think it's probably quicker for us to just put all these down whilst we're waiting for them to bring the first one over. Also, the fact that there are no entrances into the building makes it a little bit harder for them to actually get started. So you know what, we'll go ahead and we'll put like a nice, ooh, I was going to say a nice big entrance here, but instead we'll put like a small, too wide entrance there because we need to put the metal detectors on there to make sure that anybody who does come in doesn't like take anything out with them or anything like that. Also, if we go over to object, we need to put down a staff door somewhere on here. I know why. I've put like a full line of blocks here, and that is because we need to have a serving table. First of all, let me get the canteen area here so that the objects menu like automatically knows what I'm looking for. There we go. So I want to put a serving table here and here. That's why I've done that. So we're gonna have to put a staff door, I think maybe like there, and then like there and there. So they have to walk out the kitchen, around the corner a little bit, and then back into the canteen to put the food down. That should be fine. And then finally, all we need to do now is actually kind of fit out this kitchen a little bit. I think, yeah, they're working on it. They're bringing the cables down. We should have power over here any minute now. Under rooms, let's go ahead and grab a kitchen. We'll put that down there. In order for that to work, we need a cooker, a fridge, and a sink. All right, let's see here. So a fridge can go, I guess, like here. Oh, no, we can't do that because there are doors there. So we'll put fridges on like either side like that. We'll have a sink. Hopefully that will fit like nicely in the middle. Oh, it doesn't quite fit nicely in the middle, which is a little bit annoying, but we'll... Ah, that's really annoying. That's really annoying. It fits in the middle kind of that way, but that's still not really central. 1, 2, 3. Center, 1, 2... Ah, yeah, it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. We need it to be an even number wide. So I guess we'll put it like there. Just off-center a little bit. That kind of annoys me massively. But for now, I guess that's fine. Then we'll put a cooker there and a cooker there. And then in the middle, we'll throw down 2 of the bins that can go, I think, that way and that way. They can use those for trash later on down the line. We do need to run some utilities over here, of course. Let's go ahead and run a nice, big, long water cable. I don't think we've got any water going to here yet, so let's do that. That's going to go ahead and work for the sink. And then as for the other appliances, we can do that. We can do, I think that's probably going to work, and then we'll do something like that to connect up the cookers as well. And that should be fantastic. Cool. So, game freeze real quick. Now that that's done, we can go ahead and... I feel like the prison's moving a little slowly here, considering we're on max speed. Also, it is kind of... Oh no, it just runs really slow when you're on the slowest speed. All grassed up down here now, which is nice. Kind of wish at some point that we'd have had... Oh, I guess this is still a forestry area, so I guess we could probably go to materials, stone, and then kind of have this continue along a little bit here. Wow, the game is really starting to freeze now, which is not the best. We'll have this kind of zigzag, not there, well, it's kind of zigzag a little bit. I don't know why it's putting one there. A little bit up here. Like that. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. I love it. Someone died. Oh, there's a fight going on. All the time. All the time. Somebody is dying in our prison. What is our prison worth? Our prison is worth $1.3 million if you take away the death. So after 24 hours, once that death has kind of moved into history a little bit, our prison is worth $1.3 million. That is crazy. We built this $1.3 million prison. We've definitely spent more than that, I think, on constructing the prison, possibly. Actually, almost certainly, I think. But, geez, that's a lot of money. Let's get some guards in this new area. I know no one's here yet, but let's get some guards going up and down in this new protective custody area. And then let's go ahead and deselect the canteen here. We'll get rid of that entirely. And then we'll also go ahead, object, and just like demolish. Actually, no, we'll just sell everything. Can we sell these? No? Can I not? No? Okay, well, I guess we'll dismantle them then and store them in storage for the time being. So we're not going to need those anytime soon. And then we'll go back over to walls here and we'll get these new cells kind of almost up and running. Hopefully sometime soon. I don't think those walls... Yeah, they're not going to finish because we're waiting for this to go away. So we'll do that there and then that there. Beautiful. Beautiful. I might leave the shower as is for now. Now that I look at it, actually, I might just go ahead and like kind of get rid of those planning lines here and just have that be the shower for this area. I think that might work out fine. And then once that's done, that'll be fine. Let's go over to our quick build and clone tool, and then let's see about cloning some of these cells. So are these the right width? Those ones look a little deep, but I think these ones are just fine. So let's grab like a sideways cell here. We'll grab like this one, including the door, but not the back wall like that. And then we should be able to just go ahead and pluck down a bunch of those. Gotta be careful not to place one in the middle of the walls, otherwise things go pretty bad pretty quick. There we go. And then we won't put one down in the end there because that's going to be a much bigger cell. And then we can also clone, I guess, like this one to go here, 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 and here. Do need one more wall right about there, but that's fine. And I think these ones, let me see, bed, toilet, door. Yeah, these ones are a little bit deeper, and so they are going to have to be done kind of on their own. So let's just go with a single bed there. We'll put a toilet at the bottom, like there, and we'll put a door on the front like that. Beautiful. And then once that's done, we'll go ahead and clone that as well. Let's run some nice small pipes all the way down here, like so. Hook that up to the main pipe, which I guess we can just run around like that. Again, don't want any like big pipes underneath the prisoners because it's a lot easier for them to actually tunnel through those smaller pipes than it is for the larger pipes. We'll do that as well. That should all be up and running pretty soon. Under deployment, we do want to make sure that all of this is protective custody only. So I'll make sure that all of that is protective custody, all protective custody, and everything else is looking good. Deployment-wise, we do want to make sure that, actually, yeah, no, everything else looks good. This is all staff only within inside the perimeter. No one's supposed to be out there, so everything is looking good. It's getting pretty wet and cold, which is not the best, but I do like this, like, little stone path that we got here. It's a little murky in the middle there, not gonna lie. I think that's where the trees are, and so where, like, the forestry is kind of kicking in, but it kind of works. Hopefully, that water is going to connect up and be fine fairly soon. We do want to put some pipes kind of along there as well. Alright, let's see about cloning this room. We should also actually make it. So we've got 494 cells. That is crazy. I don't want to include the door, otherwise it all messes up. Quick build. Let's clone this entire thing and go boom. Oh, what is that? I'm almost certain that I didn't click there. Alright, let's try that. Let's try that again. Well, let's unallocate that. Let's grab our cloning tool here, and then let's put one there. Okay, that should work out just fine. I did accidentally get rid of the cell door on the front there, so we'll put that there as well. Cool. We're sneaking back up to $250,000 again. We're making so much money. Look at that, 9 grand from early release prisoners. That is crazy. These guys have all now got nice little areas as well, which is cool. The showers, well, this shower, I should say, has got new tiles in as well, which is nice. We could go ahead and, I guess, do the same thing kind of like over here, like this, and get this shower looking good as well. And I guess we could also do the same thing with, like, this one, and then this one. Oh, we got 710. That's not too bad. And probably just, like, all of these all the way to the end, like that, and then like that. Beautiful. Look at that. All of our showers are starting to look a little bit nicer. The whole kind of area is starting to look a little bit nicer. This is a weird one. I got like this pathway through the middle, which probably doesn't need to be there. And this is like the first shower that we built at the beginning of the series. Probably not necessary, but that's fine. People are desperately complaining about clothing, which is a problem that unfortunately I don't think we'll be able to fix. We do have this area here, which I think was going to be a shower at one point. We could probably change that into a laundrette, I guess. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, actually, now that I think about it. It probably makes more sense to have that as a new laundry room rather than a second shower. Although we are having issues with showers, especially this one. We had a fight in it not so recently. The laundry issue seems to be much larger than anything else. Let's have a look at needs here. Yeah, clothing's kind of on the rise. Minimum, actually, everybody is complaining about clothing. I'm not quite sure why. Do we have an issue with our laundry rooms? I don't feel like we do, but at the same time, I guess we actually do because everyone's complaining about laundry. So, you know what? Let's go over to rooms here. Let's type in laundry. Let's throw that down like along here. We're not going to put a door on it, I don't think, like we've got over here, just to make it easier for them to get in and out and make it a bit faster for everything to go through. A little bit of a game freeze there, which is just fantastic. So he needs a laundry basket, a laundry machine, and some ironing boards. All right, objects. Here we go. Laundry machines. Oh, not foam boots. Laundry machines. We're going to have go all... Oh, we can't rotate these. I forget every time. We'll have like a bunch of laundry machines. I can hear beeping. What's happened? Oh, look at this guy trying to get out. What the heck? Some people. We'll put laundry machines along there. And I guess, you know, we'll have like another row of them. Like here. We might not hook all those up because those things are very expensive to run. But then let's do... You can rotate these, I think. Yeah, let's do, like... I don't know which side of the ironing board they have to use. I know I've put some of these down before, and it said, like, they can't access the right side of the ironing board. So we'll put down, like... one there, and then we'll leave, like, this gap in the middle here. That should be fine, right? Yeah, sure. I don't know if 4 ironing boards is a particularly good amount for this whole, like, area that we've got going on. But it should be fine. Let's do that to connect all of those up with water, and then we will do, I guess, like this and this to try and connect the first set up with power. Where is this power coming from is a good question. Is it coming from here? Because that one is teetering on the edge of not working, which is not good. So I think what we might have to do is get ourselves another power station. I'm thinking about putting, like, right, maybe not there, maybe like here. Yeah, we'll put like another power station there. We will just bump this thing up instantly with a bunch of capacitors, basically, because we've got $250,000 in the bank and we can afford to shell out like 12 or however much 16,000 on capacitors there. And I think what we're going to have to do, because that's going to blow this fuse, I think, yeah, it's getting real close to actually like kind of overdoing it a little bit. We will run this along, and I think down and like that should work. Can they get through there? I'm not quite sure. Oh, hold on. I want to get... Fine, what's up? According to some of our guards, a new radio host on the station the prisoners listen to has been saying a lot of things that are riling the inmates up. It might be worth removing the radios for the time being unless they start to take what he's saying seriously. Ooh, okay. So we might want to remove the radiators. Oh, not the radiators, the radios at some point. You know what? Let's demolish like this section here. Let's get rid of like all these, and then we'll connect that up to the new section up here. Hopefully they're not connecting anywhere else, otherwise we are going to have a bit of an issue. They seem to be able to get out of there fine, which is good. And hopefully they'll demolish that pretty quickly. They are. It looks like it might be hooked up somewhere else. Yeah, like right here. So let's go ahead and like demolish this. No, I guess we have to do it. Let's get rid of that there. No. Come on, get rid of that. Don't get rid of that. I want to keep that pipe, please. That's fine. I need to... Okay, that's back on. I do need to reconnect that line that I just disconnected. That being this one here. Otherwise, we're going to be issues. But if we disconnect it there, that should be fine. If we turn this one on. There we go. Okay, so that's all connected up. How is this one doing for power? It's doing fine. So, another death. It's fantastic. We should be able to do this and this. And you know what? Let's just quickly grab logistics. And then let's get a bunch of people working, hopefully a bunch of people working, in this new area here. We do need some laundry baskets, actually, before this can actually work. So let's go to objects real quick, and then let's just, like, line of laundry baskets over there. They'll get moved pretty quickly. Is the death in the shower? Yeah. Yeah, we really do need a new shower over here. This is still not connected, actually. Why is that not connected now? Oh, it's, like, right there. Can somebody, like, hook this up? Is that right? Yes, everything's back online. I don't... Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I don't think we want that connecting, because that's going to connect up those two networks there. Everything's online. Everything's good. We do have some blind spots down here. Are those deaths all happening in medium? Yeah, in the canteen, everyone's getting a little bit riled up. It's all getting a little bit heated, which is not the best. Not going to lie. We've got about 12,000 prison buses arriving as we speak. Do any of these guys have any kind of reputation? Doesn't look like it. Unknown reputation. Dead. Oh, gosh. Oh, that's not great. That's not great. That's not great. But the prison's making a lot of money, which I guess is a good thing. We got a ton of people. If we were gonna play this more and try and push to like maybe 1,000 prisoners, we would definitely need to start. Oh my gosh, look at all this. Oh wow, the water's out. What have I done? What have I done? Where is my... Yeah, it's right here. Okay, we'll put that back together. That should be fine. But geez, look at this prison. Look how many cells we've got. But if we were going to push it further, we would have to invest in larger showers, definitely more canteens for the minimum, and normal security areas, because those are getting kind of out of control right now. But it is day 50, almost 11 a.m. The water issues up there are about to be resolved. Let's do a little bit of last-minute kind of patching here. Let's go ahead and do something like that to get those guys all hooked up with some water as well. We do want to put a wall down in the middle there. That is not a joint cell. We want a wall that goes like that. Thank you very much. Do we have like a sideways dorm cell anywhere? We must have, right? Somewhere, something I can like fill up this area down here with. Yeah, look right over here. This one doesn't qualify because it needs to be surrounded by walls and doors. It does have this like large gel door here, which I guess isn't working. So you know what? Let's dismantle that. Let's put like a normal door on there and I guess like a wall there once they dismantle that. That should be fine. Then we can go ahead and just copy that one over to the other area, and that should be fine. Do we have any other last-minute flashing icons? It doesn't look like we do. We got this one over here because the cell's not done. We have this one over here because they're waiting on this stuff. This one says that it's not enclosed, but I disagree. Let me see here. Do I need to just kind of redo this real quick? If I... Oh, there we go. They seem to have fixed themselves. Oh, no, they don't. Oh, there we go. They fixed themselves. Good. So that's all good. Everything else looks pretty good. I don't see too much flickering. There is blood in the... all over the place. We definitely... I feel like, again, we need more janitors. Holy heck. We need so many of them. We've got 20. You know what? Let's bump that up to 30 and see if we can get this prison cleaned up a little bit. We might have to, like, go for 50 or something if we want to get this done. Power over here is a little bit out. So let's do something like that, I guess, and get that all hooked up. Anything further up? We got people in there, which is good. All of these are out of water for some reason, which doesn't seem right, especially for the top ones. I could see the bottom ones maybe, because these ones are actually not hooked up to water. So we'll do that and hook all those guys up. But other than that, everything should be working in there. We'll see how that works once all that stuff's down. Hopefully, it will start working fine. Did we get rid of this door? We did not. Can we dismantle this door, please? Somebody? Anybody? If we can get rid of that door, that would be grand. And I'd like to get rid of all of the last-minute flashing icons that we've got. What is it? It's work/lockup. We do want to do kind of one final scan for informants here. Yeah, like this guy. Ex-law enforcement. Is that you? Show rap sheet. I think it is. So you know what? You're going straight to protective custody. Not suspicious at all, the fact that he just instantly starts wearing that kind of like yellow prison outfit at all. Let's have a look here. Gang member, extremely violent, quick, potential CI. Not too interested in potential CIs at this point. We don't have anybody in minimum security going to solitary confinement, which is resulting in not really a lot of information about... Ooh, what is this? This guy, like, set to be killed? I think he might be. You know what? He had a death marker on him. You're going straight to protective custody. We've got room. Everybody is now welcome in protective custody. Unless your plan is to kill somebody in protective custody. At that point, you are no longer allowed in protective custody. I can't see anybody else. I might have missed one or two, but for the most part, that looks pretty good. Although there are no lights in here as well, which is a bit of a downer. So let's go ahead and throw, like, some lights in there. Are there any electrical cable running into there? There is, so that should light those up just fine. I don't know why those aren't working, to be fair. I feel like those definitely should be working. They've got power. They just don't have water for some reason, despite the fact that they blatantly have water. Maybe it's too far away from a pump? It is quite far for the water to go, but I feel like it should definitely have water. I don't know. I feel like that should be fine. All right, down here, let's throw it down like a concrete door there. Oh, I think it's because I put the dormitory goes too far. That's why. All right, guys, whoever took up that door, come bring it back. We need that large jail door back. Put it there. All I need to do is get rid of that, and then that should be fine. And then once that large jail door's there, we'll clone it, and we will be good to go. Jeez. Flipping heck, look at this prison. Kind of running itself. There are a couple of issues here and there. We rarely go a week without somebody dying. I think it's been at least 24 hours now since the last person died. It hasn't. We've had 2 people die in the last 24 hours, but our valuation is at 1.35 million now. 1.45 million, almost 1.5 million once the death goes away. This large jail door has been... Oh, it's there. It's gone. Okay, good. I was going to say it's been put back, but it's still having issues. Now it seems to have resolved itself. So let's go ahead and clone that and then bang it down all the way over here, like so. Nice. All right, let me go to logistics real quick as well. Let's have a look at food distribution, because no longer... Yeah, okay, that's good. So these guys have, like, by default taken up this canteen, and then... Yeah, that all looks good. Cool. They've got a lot of food in here for, like, 10 people, or however many that we have. We've got 8 people in protective custody. That seems like a lot of food for those 8 people. What the heck is this guy doing in here? Like, what the heck? He is not allowed in here. Could somebody come and take this guy away, please? Punish. You're gonna get flipping 24 hours in solitary. Jeez. No wonder we've got injured guys in protective custody. He's just chilling in here. What the heck? We need a guard patrol in here as well. I know it's protective custody, but we can't let the security get lax. That guy needs to get taken to solitary confinement or to somewhere else. Actually, I don't think we have space for him, to be fair. We got rid of our... Actually, no, we didn't. This guy's still here. The other guy who is in Supermax. We should probably replace that with like a bunk bed or something. But with that, guys, I'm going to end this series of Prison Architect there, actually. There's a bunch of stuff we could keep tweaking. There's a bunch of stuff that we could keep doing in Prison Architect. But at this point, it's all kind of just like little incremental increases, you know, working to slowly expand the prison out, adding more cells, building more showers, building more canteens. All the stuff that we could have done, we've kind of done. From now on, it's kind of just mostly doing more of the same stuff, but just on a bigger scale to try and manage a real big prison. I really like this game. What we're going to do next, now that this is over, we're going to move over to escape mode, which basically puts us in the prison and tasks us with getting out, which I think is going to be a pretty hard thing to do. We've got the perimeter wall, we've got sniper towers all over the place, we've got 100 guards, 30 janitors, which I don't really think matters too much, but a bunch of really hostile prisoners. And so, yeah, I think that'll be kind of fun. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if we can break out of our prison. I don't know how long it's going to take to try and break out. It might just be one episode. It might be like a series of episodes. I'm not too sure. But for now, guys, thanks for watching. As always, if you did enjoy the video, be sure to like. It really does help out a lot. Leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys next time.